Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bendikson, and I'm here today at the meeting of the American Society for Reproductive Medicine, and there are so many fascinating things that I am going to be learning about. And one of those things, and one of the topics that I'm most interested in, is the environment and how our environment, what we ingest and how we live our lives, how that affects a woman's reproductive potential. There are a couple of really interesting studies that I'd like to tell you about, and the first one is all about vitamin D. So what these researchers found is that women who had high levels of vitamin D, normal levels of vitamin D, they found that they actually had better quality embryos. And how they saw that is that they found that they actually had a higher percentage of chromosomally normal or genetically normal embryos if they actually had a normal vitamin D level. And that's something really important because a woman can control her vitamin D level by taking supplements and just increasing her exposure to the sun. The other study that I found really fascinating was about diet. And what these researchers were looking into is that, does a high-fat diet actually diminish a woman's ovarian reserve? And they're able to find that. Right now it's just in a mouse model, but I think that has really important implications for humans and how our diet can actually affect our reproductive potential. Both of those studies, I think, highlight that even though age is super important and probably the most critical factor in a woman being able to get pregnant as she goes throughout her life, that the environment, how she lives her life, what she ingests in her diet, whether that be supplements or the food that she eats, how she lives her life. Does she exercise? Does she take good care of her body? Does she surround herself with organic products, avoid things like BPA and some of those toxic chemicals that we can find even in the most innocuous things like a yoga mat, right? All of those things are really critical in terms of actually improving and adding to our reproductive potential.